Right guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Steve for the win, and today I have my very first Premier League preview and prediction show. I hope you're not gonna like this because I'm really excited for this. Obviously this week, in this video, obviously gonna preview this weekend's Premier League games and if there's any other big games, but there ain't no other big games in any of the other top 5 leagues, so we're just gonna do Premier League this week. And this week I'm on my own, because obviously my nephew and stepdad ain't doing it. But obviously I'm doing it on the Tuesday night, and this will be uploaded tomorrow on the Wednesday at 1 PM. So yeah, and how's it gonna work is that, like, on the FIFA, I'm gonna put which I think the most exciting game of the week's gonna be, or the best game, or the most tight game between two teams, and then I'll just talk over it, and then I'll talk about all the other games as well. And I'll obviously I'll say my prediction, and then I'll tell you why and all that, and then thingy. Just let me know below if you like the idea and if you want to see more, and subscribe for more as well.
Today, Tottenham playing Liverpool.
Yeah, just one sec. Let me just turn this damn sound up. You can have that, but yeah. Alright, there we go. So yeah, why not? Let's start with Spurs Liverpool. Spurs Liverpool is Sunday at 4 PM. Yeah, Sunday at 4 PM. And my thoughts of the week is this is going to be a very interesting game, because the way, obviously, Liverpool drew 0-0 with Man United. Man United is my team last week. Yeah, people can say Man United didn't go into the game one in a win, or say Mourinho didn't. Yeah, he probably didn't, but Liverpool should have won. Actually, in some senses, no, Liverpool should not have won. Do you know why Liverpool should not have won? Because Liverpool had one clear-cut chance. Man United had one clear-cut chance. All that Liverpool had was more possession. So, in all honesty, they shouldn't. What's it called? It was like an even game if you want to make it like that, because it was thingy. Even in the sense that Liverpool and Man United had one clear-cut chance each. So yeah. And Tottenham, they came off what was it? Was it 1-0? No, 1-1. I don't remember. Let me check this. Oh yeah, 1-0, I got it right. 1-0 win against Bournemouth with Eriksen's goal, which they are on a run. They've got, obviously, Liverpool this weekend. So my prediction for this is going to be a 2-2 draw. And the reason why I'm saying that is because a 2-2 draw I'm going with, yeah. And the reason is because Tottenham at Wembley this season, in the Premier League, definitely in the Premier League, they just can't score. Harry Kane can't get in the game. Until Harry Kane starts scoring at Wembley in the league, Tottenham will start winning there every week. Because Harry Kane's the main reason, one of the main reasons, sorry, for the goals anyway, because Eriksen, Ali set up everything. If Son comes on, Sissoko's been playing well, and all that. And the reason Liverpool think, because Liverpool can attack. They can attack, even though it's not Mane, but they can attack. And with Tottenham being at home, Tottenham will have to come forward, attack Liverpool, because otherwise the fans won't be happy, will they? So yeah. And I've got a stat here for you. On, where is it? Passes, shots, this is what I want. Shots. Liverpool have had the most shots this season. They've had 156 shots. 156 shots, and I think they are, is it 7th or 6th in the league. They're not that clinical, and if they want to get top 4 or even, which I don't think they're gonna, transfer the league because I don't think they've got a good enough team. They've got a good attack, but it's like their attack is a Ferrari and their defense is like a three-wheeler. Some three-wheeler that's gonna tip over. Literally, it can tip over any second. That's what their defense is. Their defense is crap. Klopp has not done anything willingness. So yeah, I'm gonna go with 2-2 draw. Our next game I'm gonna talk about is also on Super Sunday, which is Liverpool. Oh, Liverpool. What am I on about? Everton versus Arsenal. This is another good one. At least this Sunday we got an actual Super Sunday. Because really, well, the Newcastle Southampton game last week was a good game. But you know, this is more like it. Everton Arsenal. Wow, what can I say? This is probably going to be, don't know, 3-3 draw. That ain't my prediction, but you never know. 3-3 draw. Because Everton this season, they spent, I think, 150 million. But they spent 150 million, but then they got rid of their best player in Lukaku, sold him to Man United. For some reason, I do not know why they didn't at least buy a striker. They've got that youngster, Calvin Lewin, who I think should be starting every game, or at least, if they got Rooney there, play him up front. Just play him up front. Because when this season, when Rooney's performed, Everton have done good. Because look, Everton played Brighton last week. They were 1-0 down and they got a penalty in the last minute. Or last year, it was 89th minute or 90th minute. And they can't, or Coleman can't rely, of course he can't sign on one now, but I mean, he can't rely on Rooney all the time. Rooney's, what, 32 years old? He's past his prime already, we all know this. He's past his prime. So, he can't rely on a man like him. And no one else is coming up with the goals. Nobody. I think the one thing Everton need though is Barkley back. Barkley needs to come back. And I think if he starts coming back and they can get Barkley and Sigurdsson working together, then I think they'll pick it up. Yeah, and then let's talk about Arsenal. Arsenal are just like, to be honest with them, they wasn't a good run. I think they was on like a 7-game unbeaten run since they sold Oxlade-Chamberlain to Liverpool. And obviously Liverpool haven't been that good with Oxlade-Chamberlain. Well, they've been, well, I think in the Premier League they've had like 1 win in 9 or something. They've like drew loads of games. So yeah. But Arsenal, I've got a stat here for you. Arsenal have passed the ball the second most behind Man City. Where Man City have passed it 5,568 times. Arsenal passed it 4,869 times. Just look at that stat though. That's one of the reasons why Man City are up there. Oh, it's just probably because Pep likes passing the ball, don't he? Pep's, one of his philosophy is pass the ball. Even if you're in the dangerous of bits, you can be literally one man and 3 men at you. Pep would want you to pass the ball out that play. If you boot that ball, it'll probably take you off, because that's Pep. I don't think I've ever met another manager like that, to be honest. But, you know, it's obviously working right now. It's working right now. But obviously I'll talk a bit more about Man City when I get to it. So yeah, obviously Arsenal, they lost 2-1 to Watford, which obviously they did get a bit shafted, if you want to say that. Or as the FIFA 18 commentaries say, shanked. I don't know how they put that in the game. The game's a 3 and they've put it in the game, but yeah. They lost 2-1 with a dodgy penalty, but I'm sure if say Welbeck or Sanchez got in the box and the same thing happened to Arsenal, I'm sure Arsenal fans will be moaning for a penalty. So you can't be, even though it's the ref's fault, it's not like Watford like paid the ref. Well, I don't think they did anyway. But yeah, Everton Arsenal. I'm gonna go with. I can't go with 2 draws on Super Sunday, can I? I can, but I think that's a bit. That's a bit. I don't know though. At any time, if Everton can turn up, they can beat Arsenal. The same with Arsenal. If Arsenal turn up, they can beat Everton. So, I'm gonna go with. It's all if Sanchez starts. And what about that Arsenal fans? Why ain't Sanchez starting? He's your best player. Even if he wants to go, if he wants to still play, let him play. Don't put him not even put him on the bench. He's your best player. You've got to play your best players. Obviously, if he doesn't want to play, and he's like refusing to play for Arsenal, then you can't do nothing about it. Apart from like suspend him or something, because otherwise he's just getting paid for nothing. But yeah, I'm gonna go with a 2-2 draw as well with this one. But it could go either way. I'm gonna go 2-2 draw as well. But whichever team turns up, if any of them turn up, if Everton turn up, they'll win 2-1. But if Arsenal turn up, they'll win 2-1. If no team turns up, or if both teams turn up, it'll finish a draw. So yeah, our next game, let's go on to our next game now. Next game we're going to talk about is the early kickoff on the Friday kickoff, sorry. Early kickoff. Friday kickoff, which is West Ham, Brighton. Well, West Ham, Brighton, what the hell? West Ham this season, I think have really disappointed me. Because before the season, I predicted that like 1 to 20, I had West Ham up at, I think, was it 8th or something? And I do not know how they are like playing so badly. They've got some really good players. I really thought Arnautovic would have performed for them, like really performed. But he obviously, I think the best thing he's done this season is he's got a red card. Well, that's the worst thing, but yeah. And then Brighton, I think out of the teams that have been promoted, they've been the worst. As in, not been very good. Not been very good. And yeah, not been very good. Yeah, this is the Friday game, which I probably won't be watching because it ain't really a game that thingy. I'm gonna go with West Ham to win because it's at the Olympic Stadium. I'm gonna go with West Ham to win 3-1. With Hernandez getting 2 goals, and then if Antonio was fit, I'm sure he came off against Burnley. I think obviously West Ham lost. Drew 1-1 in the last game, whilst Brighton drew to Everton, so they're both coming off draws. So yeah. Also. 3-1 West Ham, I said, didn't it? Yeah, 3-1 West Ham. Really, West Ham should be winning this because Brighton have not been very good this season. If it ain't for that Grobe or whatever his name is. Grobe, I'm sorry if I butchered his name, but yeah, Brighton fans, please forgive me. If it wasn't for that Grobe, I think Brighton would probably be bottom. Possibly, because Crystal Palace just couldn't score. But yeah, here's a stat for you. Brighton have cleared the ball 229 times. 29 times. That's thinking, as in Tottenham take the lead, and yeah, in 33rd minute, possibly could happen. In what? I don't know, but I think they'll take the lead a bit earlier because if Harry Kane can score at Wembley, he might get a hat-trick against Liverpool. I don't know. It's just if it all depends on. I'm thinking. Anyway, next game we're gonna go on the early kickoff on Saturday, which is Chelsea Watford. Chelsea are the reigning champions. They're the reigning championship, and they lost to Crystal Palace. I was shocked. Obviously, when Crystal Palace took the lead, I was like, yeah, they took the lead with an own goal, probably a lucky own goal. And then, they obviously, I was thinking Chelsea are going to come and score 4 or 5 now. Just like Man City and Man United did. Smashed them off the park. But Chelsea didn't. I think Chelsea are struggling without Morata. Obviously, there is rumours, Conte said that Morata are beating the Champions League game for Chelsea today. Again. Who's it got? Roma. Yeah, Roma. So, you know. Yeah, I'm going to go with, even though, this is another one, it's hard. Because Watford are away from home, so I'm going to go with Chelsea 2-1. Chelsea 2-1, I think Chelsea, even though at Stamford Bridge this season, Chelsea ain't been that good because they lost against Burnley, lost against, well, not Palace went at home, lost against Man City at home. So yeah. So I'm going to go with Chelsea 2-1. And the thing about Watford away from home, ain't it good? Well, where do you think Watford are going to finish this season, guys? Comment down below where you think Watford are going to finish. Because I have a feeling Watford, if they can keep it up, they can finish top 8. And you're probably thinking top 8 for Watford, that's nothing. But for Watford, if they can get top 8, that's an achievement, especially at the start of the season. When you can't, and here's a stat for you. Chelsea have had the 3rd most, or joint 2nd most, offsides in the Premier League. They've had 24, whilst Watford have had 18. That's one of the reasons. 24, if you think about it, if they would have cut that down to like 16 offsides, and would have stayed on side, they could have been beating the teams like Crystal Palace and all that. But they obviously haven't. Our next game is gonna be Southampton West Brom, which is I think late kickoff on the Saturday. Or it could be a 3 o'clock kickoff. I don't think it's late kickoff. But yeah, it's on a Saturday anyway. Southampton West Brom. Well, Southampton this season, I've been like up and down. Oh, well, they haven't been really that good, but they've been up and down. Same as West Brom, been up and down. Drawing games. Obviously, my stepdad's a West Brom fan. And he doesn't like Pulis now. Because Pulis, the one thing Pulis does is he scores 1 goal. I don't agree with it, because if my team, Man United, done it, obviously Man United have the big players to do it. I don't think West Brom have the players to score a goal and then sit back. They don't have that. Even if you have 10 defenders on the pitch, it doesn't mean you have the players to do that style of football. West Brom don't have them type of players to do that type of football. Which, that's Southampton West Brom. It's at Southampton's ground. I'm going to go with a Southampton 2-1 win. The reason why I'm going to go with that, because Gabbiadini, if Gabbiadini plays good, if they do good. Also, Tadic has been doing good this season. Wait, did I say Southampton 2-1? I mean, West Brom 2-1. Because West Brom away from home, I think Pulis lets West Brom play football. even though they've done it at the King Power, they sat back. But I think he lets them play football a bit more. I'm not saying he's gonna literally score more, meaning like he's not gonna park the bus, but he'll let them play football, which would be all right. And also, Rondon, he ain't really got in the stride this season, has he? So I'm thinking he's gonna what's it called? Rodriguez and Kanu's gonna score. Thingy. Yeah, and Southampton just ain't thingy. I'm gonna get a stat up here. Steve. Let me know below what you would say for these pictures.
Well, the referee has signalled for half-time, and it's 1-0 here. Let's hear from Alisson on Harry Kane in that first half.
Look at this. The stat. Southampton have touched the ball 5,826 times, which is the 5th most. Whilst West Brom are bottom. This just shows how much they park the bus. Because they've touched the ball. They've touched the ball 3,929 times. That's the least most that any other team has touched it. That's how you know Pulis is the most defensive manager I've ever seen. Because the second least touches is Stoke with 4,107. So I don't think. I still think West Brom are going to finish 10th. And with West Brom fans saying get rid of Pulis, who would you get next, West Brom fans? If you could, I mean, who would you want to get? Be realistic. Because if you're going to get, say if Pulis gets sacked tomorrow, I don't think he's going to. But if he does get sacked, say after the next game against Southampton, say they lose, what would you, who would you want in? Because really, is there anybody available to thingy? I know you'll probably say anybody, but Pulis is one of the managers that will get you constantly 10th. I don't think you'll win anything, but you'll definitely stay in the league. You won't ever get relegated with Pulis, but it will be the worst years of your life. It won't be like thingy. And I know some West Brom fans would rather like have a relegation battle even there because it's a bit more excitement. It's more like on your seat stuff. With Pulis, you can literally sit back. Obviously not all the time you can't sit back, because if you're sitting back against really thingy, but you're sitting back in your chair because it's parking the bus, so it's boring football. It's boring football. That's it, and the reason I'm saying it's boring is because West Brom don't have the players. Man United do it, park the bus, or Mourinho does it, sorry. And people saying that he parked the bus against Liverpool. Oh, parking the bus is like literally 2-0. 2-0 Tottenham. But parking the bus is when you're literally sitting all the way back. I wouldn't say we park the bus, but you guys will have to let me know below if we park the bus or not. I don't think we did. So yeah, that's West Brom. I'll put West Brom 2-1 against Southampton. We've got a couple of games left, like 3 or 4, I think. So yeah, next up we're gonna have Swansea versus Leicester. Now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games left. Swansea versus Leicester. Swansea got their first home win of the season, or the first win of the season, against Huddersfield. So yeah, Swansea this season, I think, honestly, I mean, I do think that they are going to get relegated this season. I don't think they have the players. Unless Tabby Abraham can get 15 plus goals, plus another player getting like 10 plus goals, I think then they can kind of survive. Oh, 2-1, Liverpool back into it. Exciting game to watch. So yeah, That's what I would say. Swansea, and then Leicester. Literally, when I came home yesterday from the gym, I saw Leicester sacked Craig Shakespeare. I do not know why. Why have they done that? I swear that Leicester are only like, I'm sure they're like 12th or 13th. It's not even like the relegation battle, but they've sacked Craig Shakespeare. I don't know. But yeah. I said, so Swansea, Leicester. I'm gonna go with a Leicester 2-0 win. I mean 2-1 win, Leicester 2-1. Because I think Mahrez, Vardy are just gonna be too much for Swansea's defence. And Swansea ain't that good defensively. They ain't even that good attackably, but you know. Oh yeah. So Swansea is a stat. They've touched the ball 4,771 times, which is the 12th most. Which to me ain't enough times. If you want to be, well, out of the teams that they'll probably be fighting for, they're touching it more times, but that doesn't mean anything. Because possession ain't gonna win you nothing. Possession, I'm sorry, will win you stuff, but it's what you do with that possession. So yeah, I'm gone with Leicester. But yeah, here's a stat. This is probably why one of the reasons why Craig Shakespeare got sacked was Leicester City. I've had 4,467 touches of the ball, which is the 16th most touches out of the 20 teams in the Premier League, which is crazy. So yeah, 2-1 Leicester. Next up, we're gonna go with Newcastle versus Palace. Newcastle. I knew that Newcastle were gonna stay in the league. Of course, it's too early to say they're gonna stay in the league, but especially that they just got the news that Mike Ashley wants to sell before Christmas, and he wants to. I mean, he's put the club up for sale, and he wants to get rid of him by Christmas, which I know Newcastle fans will be happy. Which I think the whole of the Premier League will be happy because Mike Ashley is an asshole. Because the way he runs the club is like thingy. He's just like the Glazers at Man United. The Glazers do not know nothing about football. Literally don't know nothing about football. All they've got is the money. That's what they've got. And it's crap. But anyway, I think Newcastle have been the best team that has been promoted. They just look a good side. It's mainly probably because Rafa Benitez, but they look like a actual side. They ain't got that many good players. They got Atsu, probably Matt Ritchie. I'd say probably Matt Ritchie's probably their best player. They got Janjo Shalvey. I think that Hayden, who scored against what's the name? Southampton on the weekend. Yeah, he's good. So yeah. And then Crystal Palace. I'm trying to look for the start. Crystal Palace obviously beat Chelsea, their first winner of the season. And do you know Aspilicueta, the Chelsea centre back? He's Crystal Palace's joint top scorer of the season. Joint top scorer of the season. Joint top scorer of the season. So yeah, I'm gonna go with a Newcastle 3-1 win. I think Zaha's gonna score for Crystal Palace, but I think Newcastle's gonna be too good for Palace to even do anything. I'm trying to find the stat. This is really annoying me. Shots. Please be shots. That day. Let me know, guys, what you think. Or, I mean, let me know, comment down below your predictions
Ericsson really getting
for this
into a
week's
position this
games.
far on the pitch now. Maybe the cross.
Yeah, this is one. Crystal Palace have had the third most big chances missed. They've had 14,
Played back.
which the only two teams above them that have had more of Arsenal
And he's presented
and
the ball
Man
in
City.
position.
Crystal Palace have missed 14 big chances. If they could have scored them 14 chances, they would not be bottom three. They would not. They would have won a lot more games this
Gets it
season.
back to him.
Even though they've had a hard run in like the last 4 games, they had like, what was it, Man City, Man United, Chelsea. Oh, well, they beat Chelsea, but you know, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go with 3-1 Newcastle. Let's go on to the next one.
Promising there in that wide area, but the defender's done well.
Also, guys, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe for more. Smash the like button if you like the series, if you think it's a good idea.
Keep this lead, they hope.
As time weeks comes out. We're gonna go Stoke, Bournemouth. Stoke are one of the most hated teams by me. I don't like them,
Coutinho.
especially because the way that they played against us and then the way they played against Man City. Against us, they never gave up. They never gave up. Every team that comes to Man United never gives up.
And in he goes with the tackle.
But against Man City, they gave up. Every team, literally, what the hell? It annoys me so much because we're challenged for the title with Man City. Or as people say we are, which I think we are. And I think we're going to win the league. Man City are going to slip up. Either one of their players is going to get injured, or
Teammate can gather the ball.
they're going to, what's it called?
Ericsson.
Yawning. Or they're going to drop points somewhere. Because last season, just look at it. I know they've never had a big enough run as this season. But it's on like 2 more games run that they've had in the league. And, you know, Pep's going to get found out. He's going to get found out. Here's a stat. Stoke on the 19th. Stoke are the 19th team. They've touched the ball. I mean, they're the 19th team of touching the ball the most, which is crap. They've touched the ball 4,107 times. Even though this season they've got a good draw against Man United, beat Arsenal 1-0. They're good. Just thingy. I still think they're gonna finish just below mid-table, probably at 14th. It's just, you know, they annoy me. And then Bournemouth. Is it Bournemouth? Bournemouth, I think, I know people will say it's too early. Well, it is too early to predict anything right now. It's only 8 games in. This will be the 9th game. But yeah, Bournemouth have been the second worst team in the league, I would say. I know last season they had a poor start, but they don't even look like improving. Normally, you'll see an improvement in teams coming up to like near nothing, like 8th, 9th, 10th game. Of course, 9th game is this weekend. But yeah, they just don't look good. And I'm pointing it out here now. I think Bournemouth are gonna get relegated. Then Eddie Howe. Then next year, the World Cup, of course. England are gonna get knocked out in the last 16. Then Eddie Howe is gonna go to England. That's what I have a feeling. I have a feeling. Bournemouth are gonna get relegated. Then Eddie Howe's gonna leave at the end of the season to go to England. That's what I'm saying. It's a prediction, bold prediction, bold prediction. I'm hoping England could get to like the quarters or like semi-final, but you know we know England are gonna like literally disappoint as we always do. Oh, look at this woodwork. This is Liverpool for you in real life. Liverpool just can't finish their chances. They create like how many chances? They just can't finish them. And I'm recording this on a Tuesday as Liverpool are beating Maribor 7-0. Or the beat them 7-0, should I say. Yeah, Liverpool fans, calm down. It's Maribor. It's no one big. It is no one big. You always say it to us when we beat Blicking West Ham and all that, but they are big. They're a Premier League club. If you're in the Premier League, you're decent enough at football. Yeah, so I'm going to go with, what is it, Stoke Bournemouth. I'm going to go Stoke with a 1-0 win. 1-0 win. Yeah. Next up, we've got 2 games left. Next up, we got Man City versus Burnley. Man City versus Burnley. What can I say? What can I say? I can go through all the stats and I think Man City are at the top of them. They've had the most wins? Yeah, they've had 7 wins this season. Man United did second with 6. Because Man United drew twice. I think they've had they haven't lost, so of course they've had the least losses. I think they've touched the ball the most. Just Man City right now are the best team in the league. I'm a Man United fan and I'll clearly say it. Look, when you touch the ball 7,22 times, I bet you, even that stat, Pep would want it like at 8,000 or at least 7,500. Because Pep, if his teammate passes the ball, I already said this earlier, if his team not pass the ball out, he'll sub you or he'll be screaming down your throat. He'll be screaming down your throat. I don't really like the way that he thingy. Because I think it's easy to get past. The stats that he does is easy to get past. The stats that he does, what am I even on about? The play that he does is easy to pick out. That's like last season, especially in the Premier League, it's easy to pick out. Because if you pass the ball, it's easy to stop. Right now it's not easy to stop, I know. But yeah, it's early season, people are figuring out Pep. Figuring it out, trust me. I believe Man United going to win the league. Because as a unit, Mourinho knows how to win the Premier League. Pep, he ain't got experience in that. He's only ever done it at Bayern Munich, where we had the world's best team right then. And at Barcelona, where he had the world's best team. And I know my nephew's probably going to comment and say about at Barca, the year before he came, they were like 18 points off the league and then they won the league. But so, remember Chelsea finished 10th. Chelsea finished 10th last season. I mean, the season before that, 2015-16. And then they won the league. It doesn't mean nothing. Doesn't mean nothing. And he had a wicked team. He had Messi, Xavi, Iniesta. Literally, with Xavi, Iniesta behind, you could put any striker up front. You could put... Nah, not me. Don't put me in front. Even though I probably would pop a couple in. Not that many, but... put any top striker up front. Or any striker up front. Put them... put handy... what's his name? Nicholas Bentner, man. Lord Bentner up front. With Iniesta and Xavi in behind. And you'll be popping in the goals. So yeah. Just Man City, Burnley. But... Burnley, they're not going to be a pushover in this game. I think they're going to try really hard because this season, which is different from last season, this season their away form is better than their own form because they beat the likes of Chelsea. I'm sure they beat someone else away from home. Everton away from home. And they're on a good run. I don't think they've lost in a bit. Have they? Or did they lose? No. They haven't lost. I think they haven't lost in 5 games. Beat Crystal Palace at home. Yeah, I think they're unbeaten in like 6 games, I think. Wait, I Burnley lost this year. They lost against West Brom. That's the only team they lost against, I think. So yeah, a good thingy. But I'm gonna go with a Man City 3-1 win. If Man City perform, I mean, if Burnley don't show up. This is it, it's all on Burnley. If Burnley don't show up, Man City will win 5-6-0. If Burnley do show up and put up a good fight, like they did against Chelsea, like they have against Liverpool, Tottenham, then Burnley could, it's a big could, like massive could, then they could get a draw from the game or luckily get a win. But I honestly don't see it. The way Man City are playing right now, so I'm going to go 3-1. 3-1 Man City. And now we're into the last game of the prediction and preview of this week's game. We've got obviously my team, Huddersfield. Not my team, Man United, but Huddersfield versus Man United. It's Man United. We are literally, I'm putting it out there, we're going to win 4-0. It's going to be our, I think, 5th 4-0 of the season or 4th 4-0 of the season. I just hope we can get 5. Get 5 or 6. But I'm going to go with 4-0. And here's a stat for you. Man United, let's go to clean sheets. Man United have kept the most clean sheets this season with 7, I think. Right, yep, 7. Which the second behind is Man City and Tottenham with 5. So we've 6-7. I think we are going to keep the sheet because with David De Gea, if any of you saw the Man City versus Liverpool game, Man United versus Liverpool game, De Gea with that save, it was the only shot he had to make really, because it was the only chance he really had. All the other shots were outside the box. As this game finished, Arsenal, I'm sorry, Arsenal Tottenham fans, but Tottenham 2-1. As you look at the stats, Liverpool dominated the game again, and they couldn't finish their chances, just like in real life. It's so realistic right now. But yeah, Man United, obviously second in the league. And Man United fans, I'm a Man United fan. Don't worry. I'm predicting Huddersfield, we're going to beat them 4-0 like I said. 4-5, 6-0. I'm going with it boldly. Yeah. Then, we got Tottenham at Wembley. No, at Old Trafford, sorry. And at Old Trafford, we're going to beat them. We're going to beat Tottenham. I'll say 2-0, 2-1. It'd be a close game. Thingy. 2-1, 2-0. Obviously, that'll be next week's prediction show. And then we got Chelsea, which at Stamford Bridge, Chelsea this season have not been good. Not been good. Obviously, Chelsea ain't no pushovers. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. It's never easy. None of the top 6 games are going to be easy. No game against the top 6 side is going to be easy, but yeah, Chelsea. And then, international break. Then when we come back, we got Watford, Arsenal, Man City, which I'm hoping, me and my nephew are hoping to go to that game at Old Trafford against Man City, because that'd be a big game, because when we beat them, and then they cry and go home. But before then, I'm already saying it, Man City are going to have dropped points by then. Trust me, I'm saying it. So, obviously, I'm going Man United 4-0 away from home. But if Man United really wanted to, they could get the 5 and 6. The reason why Man United get 4-0 up, they don't go for more. But Man City, when they're, say, 5-2 up or 5-0 up, they go for more. They want to get more. Because I know Pep has worries that it's going to come down to goal difference this season. Mourinho, he ain't that fussed about it, because he knows in his brain, he's already calculated it in his brain where Man City are going to drop points. It's like he's from the future, Mourinho is, because he's done it literally every season. That was a good goal by son. So yeah, guys, that's the prediction and preview show of this week's games. If you did I do all the games? Yeah, I did. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe for more videos like this, make sure you share it with your friends, and also tomorrow as well, this will be uploaded at 1 PM tomorrow. 1 PM Wednesday, and then at 3:30 or 4 o'clock, I'll have the Team of the Week preview, Team of the Week 5 preview of FIFA 18 Ultimate Team. So make sure you subscribe for that, and I'll catch you in the next one.